launch is not like the usual launches that we do. It's very emotional to me as much as it is to everyone here. So I'm a very good speaker in that I can speak extempore, but I cannot speak extempore without, when it's a very emotional moment. So what I'm going to do is, Aishu requested me to write the foreword for this book, and I'm just going to read the foreword. Am I big enough to write a foreword? I ask myself as I embark on writing the foreword for this unique collection of poems. And yet here I'm fulfilling the request of a little girl who carries the weight of the entire world on her shoulders as if she were Atlas himself. This is more of my words to you, my dear Aishu, than an introduction to Picasso too. And through my words to you, I wish readers would get a peek into you so they would understand you better when they read your poems. Losing a loved one isn't easy for anyone. Losing a sibling, an elder brother, is one of the most tormenting of all losses. Your entire childhood was filled with this enchanting companion. You grew up with him, you looked up to him, you fought with him, you cried with him. Your journey of the last 17 years couldn't have been devoid of even a moment without him. And yet today, you have to cope without him. I know the pain, I feel the pain. And as days go by, I know the vacuum pulls you deeper into the abyss of grief. But you know what, Aishu? There is something that cannot be taken away from you, your memories. You can relive them anytime you want. You can re-smile at that one sweet moment from the past, or re-shed a tear about that moment when you fought with them so intensely. We only fight with people closest to our hearts, don't we? No one can fill his space for you. No one can help you deal with the emptiness of his loss. And yet, do not let the sorrow lame you, Aishu. Use your pen to speak to Adi. Use your poems to speak about Adi. Use your despair to do something for the world. For we are all born with a purpose. Adi served his purpose. It is time for you to take on the baton and carry on what he left behind. Why should you? You know why I put that there? Because that's the typical Aishu question. Why should I? For everything. So why should you, Aishu? Simply because that's what he would want you to do. Simply because that's what we're all here for, to serve a purpose. Good luck to you in all your endeavors. Honestly, I feel truly honored to be writing this foreword for an immensely talented youngster who I'm sure is going to make it big in this world. I know, in your typical way, staring at me intensely, you want to ask me, as quietly as you always do, what is big, Auntie? Well, it's big, big, Aisha. So that's my foreword for the book. It's to me, Aishu is like I'm part of this family, although I live a few houses away. We talk to each other not very often. It's not like we talk to each other like every other day. No, it is not like that. But then yet we are very close. And I'm very close to this family. And when they lost Adi, it was as much a loss for me as it was for them. So it's a poignant moment. I know Adi has passed on, but then, like I said in my foreword, this is to you, Aishwama, this is to you, sir, and all those who are bereaving his loss. He remains in memories, and what a charming guy he was. What I've heard from Aishu's mom, he was a guy with such wit and humor, in spite of all the problems that he was undergoing even when he was here. And we all move on with that one belief that he is in a better place. And that belief will help you resolve your loss, will kind of give you at least a little bit of healing. You know, when you think, Adi is happy now, Adi is able to run around, he's able to play around, he's happy. There's no question of thinking, is he not in a happy place? We do not know. But it's good for all of us to believe that Adi is definitely in a better place and is much happier. And for his sake, we all have to serve our purpose. There's no point in actually grieving and allowing the grief to actually cripple us from doing our duties. It is very important that each of you carry on and move forward with his memories and carry that legacy. That little boy left so many lessons for us: how to be humorous, how to be a good friend. She tells me he was my best friend always. So how to be a good friend, how to be a good listener. There's so much he has left behind for us to actually take forward. And with that, shall we ask Doctor to release the book? Yes, Sanchit. The stage is all yours.
Thanks. We feel things only when the universe allows us to, not when we want to or supposed to. This is something I've realized recently in the aftermath of my brother's last breath. We can conceal the sadness associated with grief by believing they are in heaven now or they are reborn in a more peaceful world, etc. But nothing reduces or erases the pain, not even a bit. All we can do is embrace grief just as we do love. There are few people that I wish to thank for being part of our lives. There's one person whom I haven't mentioned in this book, not because I forgot him, but because there are no words to express the love Adi and I feel for you. Absolutely no words. Dear Mr. Shanta, no, I'm just kidding. Mama, thank you for being with me, Adi, Mum, and Dad throughout the most difficult times. Thank you, Sundari Auntie. You created this author in me and gave me a voice, a way to channel my thoughts into poetry and stories. This book wouldn't have been without you. Dear Appa, it's not only your words that healed me, but your holy presence. That's something I'll always remain grateful for. I lived in a room with fire around me everywhere, and you saved me. I don't think I can never thank you enough for everything you helped me through. But here's my way of saying thank you. I request you to launch my very special poetry book with Sundari Auntie. This is how much you mean to me.
Good morning, one and all gathered here. Though this is a small gathering, this is the first of this kind for me to attend a function like this. Very emotional. I don't know words because I don't know it. I'm not sound at language, though I speak a little. And she fondly calls me Appa. I don't know whether I will serve that purpose, but I will try to be with her at those moments. I don't know whether I really deserve this launch, but first I thank this opportunity for me, given to me by you, Aishu and family. Without them, I don't know I would have been standing here. What identity I have to be here, I don't know really. But maybe this psychiatry professional could be an identity, but that doesn't mean that I really can stand here. But anyway, to talk about her, I've become slowly. I've become a fan of her. The soundness of her language, as she communicates, and little by little, I have seen her writings also. So most of the time, I won't understand that. I keep asking her, what is this line means and things like that. And then only after she explains to me, I come to terms with her language, far beyond my level of perception. So it is like that, but it is full of poems. So it's naturally her experiences. So it's about heart and brain into it. She has given everything. Every line has some deeper meaning. It doesn't that simple line.
Exactly.
So it has a too much deeper meanings that the reader has to go through it more than 2 times. Simply speaking, it is like that. So, like it is a Kamal movie. You cannot watch, you cannot understand once. If you go through that movie, you have to see at least 3 or 4 times. It is like that. So, now she is about to become a doctor. She is going to enter into medical field. Uh, I want her to pen many more chapters in medical books. That is my wish for her future. Yes, through her poems she will reach hearts, but I want her to reach the knowledge of many more people around the world. So I think reaching the brains would mean a lot rather than reaching the heart, because emotions to some extent it plays a role, but beyond that knowledge stands apart. So I feel she has to reach the knowledge of many people around, and I wish she will do it. And I thank last time the whole family having given this opportunity to me, and may God bless you, Ma, in all your future endeavors.
You need to receive.
I have to receive it. You open it and
You made the book after all. I just wrote
sorry.
it.
Sorry, what?
You made the book after all. I just wrote the book. That's all I did.
So, no, this was her request. Actually, the process is for you to release it and give it to her. She said, no, auntie, you receive. I said, why I should? No, auntie, you should receive. I said, okay, I should.
Okay.
No argument.
So unknotting is the launch.
It's the launch. Yes, sir. It is.
You were speaking in the messages that your father is the vehicle and you are the fuel. And now I don't know what to name her for. So this is the launch. So yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Yes, ma'am.
Doctor, I'm niece of Dr. Papa Kumar. So she is my father's eldest sister. That will help you connect.
Papa Kumariyoடைய
Niece. She is my atte, my dad's eldest sister.
I am once Papa Kumari, and Papa Kumari recently she's no more.